This is unreal. It's unbelievable. Those are the words I keep coming back to when I think about the teaser trailer for 2019's Artemis Fowl movie. We've been waiting almost 2 decades for this, and now that it's here, I can't even believe it. We have an actual trailer, not a fan edit, not a book trailer, a real, actual, live action Artemis Fowl film trailer. And it's unbelievable. So let's get into it.
Our world has never been in more danger.
Okay, so right out the gate, we have our new Commander Root speaking, played by Judi Dench. And right from her first line, we're already getting a sense of the conflict between the people, also known as the fairies, and the mudmen, also known as humans. This is even highlighted between the stark contrast of our first 2 shots, the first being really lush forest, and the second being all stark and urban.
Human greed is what drove us underground all those years ago.
And we have Fowl Manor, ladies and gentlemen. Here's our first look at Fowl Manor. This shot. Okay, the first time I saw it through, I was like, oh my gosh, obviously it's Artemis, because who's the whole trailer about? And I was really sad that we didn't get to see Holly at all, because Holly obviously is like one of my favorite characters. But on my second, third, 80th viewing of the trailer, I was like, oh my gosh, it's not Artemis, it's Holly. The blue motors in the background, we have her slim build, the hair, and the light actually leads me to believe that this is our first shot of Captain Holly Short of the LEP Recon. The light actually matches the lighting in the scene later in the trailer when we get to see Haven City for the first time.
I warn you, boy.
And we have here the great tree where Holly is going to visit, plant her acorn, complete the ritual. And there's Artemis and Butler.
You are not
Butler has hair! Butler has hair. He has hair.
behind what you seek.
And here we have it. The single coolest shot in the whole trailer. This is it, folks. This is the reveal of Haven. This is our first shot of Haven City. For anyone that doesn't immediately recognize the city we've been dreaming of our entire childhoods, that is it. There we go. It actually looks pretty similar to the depiction of Haven that we see in the graphic novel, which is pretty cool. I'm a fan of the graphic novel. I'm a fan of the visuals in the movie. I think that so far we've got fantastic depictions all the way around. This is pretty cool. And back to the beginning, we're in the alleyway, Ho Chi Minh City. And, okay, 2 things here. The transformation. Clearly, CGI has caught up with the awesome tech depicted in the books. So I have 0 worries about all of this translating to screen. I'm actually super psyched about it. And 2, I just really love how our first look at little Artie's face is paired perfectly with Root's mention of his name while she chews him out.
Artemis Fowl.
It's just so perfect, and I love it. Ugh, okay, there we go. Okay, now the last 30 seconds goes by pretty fast, so I'm going to slow down most of this stuff for you so we can pick it apart. And let's go. Butler has hair. Butler has hair. Also, it's cool that he seems to be really taken aback by the fairy transformation. In the books, he's always really depicted as being very stoic and very in control all the time. But I think this adds a really important aspect to his character, which is like, he's been with Artemis this whole time, and he's put up with his shenanigans, and this is the first time Butler understands that this could be real. And that, I think, is a fantastic revelation that we get to see in the character. We have our fairy pods, looking really good, and Mulch Diggums. First look at Mulch, people. Let's pick apart this scene right here. 2 things that immediately stand out to us. 1, Artemis has a big fairy gun that he's using. It's definitely fairy tech, definitely not human. Second detail, he's wearing mirrored sunglasses. Okay, this is exciting. This looks like it's the scene from early in the book when Holly enters a human restaurant against orders. She's told not to, and she enters anyway to save the patrons from a rampaging troll. Very exciting that they're including that. I think it's really character defining for her, and it looks like it's shot beautifully. Butler is definitely using fairy tech here as well. Check out this arrow magically appearing in the bowstring. I really like the design of this weapon a lot, actually. It brings a whole new dimension to the idea of fairy weaponry. It's a big deviance from the way the fairies' weapons are depicted in the graphic novel, but I think it's a really good change. In the books, all the weapons are mostly nuclear-powered guns. You have Holly's Neutrino 3000, for example. But I like the idea of really teched-out traditional fairy weapons. Like the bow, for example. It's like when you think of a classic elf, the elf has a bow, right? Well, Haven elves got super-powered bows. Excited to see more of that, for sure. And Julius Root, everyone. She looks like a major badass. She doesn't move at all here, just like one of those little subtle flicks with her hands in pockets. And LEP Retrieval 1, we're going to assume it's LEP Retrieval 1. They're getting blasted off their boots. So psyched to see what the movie does with her. And then we have our final shot, Artemis walking towards us like the little criminal mastermind we know and love. And notice this in the background. Looks to me like the wreckage of the Foul Manor entrance hall. Possibly after some recent reconstruction by a bull troll? Who knows? It's just my conclusion. We got the new Gnomish alphabet taking center stage for our title reveal, which is also very exciting. And there you have it. Let us know if you picked up on any details we may have missed, and be sure to keep a close eye on Artemis Fowl Confidential for all your Artemis Fowl news and needs. Until next time, keep it up, Fowl fans!